Hello, welcome in episode number 27 of Dirty Water. I'm in a good mood, and you know what? That's I cherish that. I really do. I'm Hogdale, your host as usual, joined as always by Mike Madansky. I forgot the word I wanted to use. The founder of the Mutt Stack, the Mutt Stack incarnate. Mutt, how you doing?
I don't own it. I founded it. Dave Portnoy owns it now. Big week for Mutt Stack. We'll find out tomorrow morning. It's nice to see you smile, Hog. It's nice to see you smile. Last night was a lot of anger. I think we got a lot of stuff out of our system. I feel like we just stopped doing the podcast. We're right back at it today. But a good series, and Hogdale smiling is a good thing, Cutter. That's what I think.
Obviously, we're joined by KutterIsKing as well, the crown prince of trolling, battling through illness, a true fucking warrior.
Yes.
Hopping on the pod. Cutter, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing better than I was on Thursday night. I'll tell you that much.
As you're literally fighting for your life.
And
Cutter, I will say, because obviously you were not available when the news dropped. And before we go into any of the actual series, the beginning of the Chad Tracy era, did you have any thoughts, about the Alex Cora firing? What was what are you trying to say, brother? What are you trying to put out there?
It was time. I mean, I wish that we could have reset everything and got rid of Breslow, because at the end of the day, he's the one that built this roster that's underperforming. Yep. But you know that we've been talking about it forever. It's just not going to happen. It was hard enough to get him to fulfill that role. If you fired him, you actually screwed yourself. Like, unless you hired from within, Mutt just died. But
how that happened?
Just his camera. It's funny. He's still here. He's still in spirit, aka in audio. He's with us.
Still here?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, but you're still
That's
here.
Weird. It's the first time it's happened with this. Oh God, what? That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's the
Gotham.
Gotham.
I'll figure it out, brother.
The Gotham filter. Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, they couldn't fire Craig Breslow. They put themselves in a spot where they literally couldn't fire him. But obviously, I wish everyone could have went. But this is good enough. Maybe Craig will go at the end of the offseason, which today didn't sound like it. They put the gun in the monkey's hands. But I'm happy Fatsy's gone.
Yeah,
that's the most happy. Fatsy being gone. The offense is averaging 5 runs since Fatsy left. Just let it be known.
We couldn't have gotten off to a better start. Like, today was just such a nice game. Mm-hmm. It's the Chad Tracy era, man. I mean, Jaron Duran was throwing a bitch fit. Fucking Trevor Story's, mauling in the clubhouse.
Trevor Story might just leave.
I'm so happy about it. Thank God.
He might just go wherever Alex Cora goes.
Fine with me, dude. Go literally anywhere else. Like when Story put that quote, I'd say it's like, dude, I cannot express how little I care about Trevor Story's opinion about anything, dude. Like, I don't know, man. If you played even an iota better, maybe I'd give you a second listen. But he's washed. This is a washed player. And like anyone who says like, oh, he's the leader of the team. Well, yeah, that's why we are where we're at, because this guy's the fucking leader of the team. Be serious.
Yeah, he could be saying everything right. It's just shouldn't be coming from him. He has no right to be mad at anything. How about just be better?
And how about the report that came out that like when media was coming around asking players questions, like Duran basically just like, fucking leave me alone, like with a dismissive hand wave. And then they go talk to 21-year-old Roman Anthony as the only guy who's going to own up and go speak to the media after this. It's just like, yeah, man, like I'm kind of just all good on Duran, dude.
What is going on?
I'm kind of just all good on Duran. That was on me, man. I accidentally hit the
jeez.
space bar. You're good. You're good. You're fine.
What the fuck?
But yeah, like, I don't know. Like, do you guys think Duran's conduct there is acceptable? How are you feeling about Duran?
No. Well, I mean, he not only did he was changing different outfits, which I don't understand. Like, you're playing a game today, just put your uniform on and go play. And then he's doing the backhand this. Like, I assume it's like this motion if you're watching on YouTube. Like, we've talked about trading this guy before. That's like a guy who now he's saying he wants to be traded with that asshole behavior in the aftermath of being fired. Whereas you said Roman Anthony took the high road and said, go talk to the veteran players. It's not my role to say anything. I'm not going to make this worse. Go talk to Trevor Story. Go talk to Garrett Whitlock. Like, he is a mature adult. Duran continues to show a massive immaturity on and off the field. Sorry, that's what I've seen that from that player a bunch of times now. And I don't know if that'll be the reason they trade him, but I've said this for a while. They trade him to free up that outfield spot. I will not shed one tear whatsoever if they trade Jarren Duran.
I will say Duran's day. I feel like him and Story, both your days are numbered. Story, like, the reason he's playing in shortstop every day is because of Cora's obsession with mediocre veterans. And, like, listen, they didn't throw Meyer at shortstop today because I think Chad Tracy and the organization have enough respect for Story to at least have the conversation first before they inevitably kick him off. But I think it is coming, sooner rather than later. I mean, Meyer had a fucking phenomenal sliding grab today.
Great catch.
Over in right field.
Also had a bad throw. He took Contreras off the base.
He did, but that doesn't count.
Not a bad throw. I'm gonna forget.
Consider that doesn't count. That was the ghost of Cora lingering over him.
Yeah, I thought like the Duran thing today was bad. Worse than that, though, was John Henry not being there at that press conference.
Oh, cowardly. Fucking cowardly.
I know we'll talk about the series. It was a good series win for the Red Sox. But it was first of all, very boring press conference where I knew they would say nothing, guys.
Yes.
What they're going to do is leak all this crap out through the media, and they're going to talk to the Boston Globe connections, and they'll say what really went on with Cora, like wasn't prepared, or like the guy, like there's something happened. They wouldn't talk about it today. Sam Kennedy was asked, "Where's John Henry?" And basically, he was like, "Well, this is our job to talk to you." We found out that Henry didn't talk to the team in the morning. Like, absolute clown show behavior. No surprise whatsoever. And the official number, Hog, I said almost 2,300. Today was 2,260 days since John Henry spoke to the media. Could have done it today. He said no. Embarrassing, but not surprising.
100%. I will say, I just saw something come out from the media scrums. Apparently, the Red Sox players bathed Chad Tracy in like booze and beer after his first win. To celebrate his first managerial win. The vibes are back. I'm so ready to move past Alex Cora. We are done with Alex Cora in 2026. Society has progressed past the need for Alex Cora. Chad Tracy is # my manager.
That's fine. We're as a podcast, we're done talking about Alex Cora as the manager of the team. He ain't done talking about the Red Sox. Based on
he's not.
Based on social media. Like that was KutterIsKing 101. He tweeted out a video of Mookie Betts saying he still watches the Red Sox because of Alex Cora. Like that's it.
I loved it. I'm not gonna lie.
I knew you would.
It was good. It was good trolling. He deleted it, I think. I'm pretty sure.
It's funny. Now just stand on it, man. Like, fuck it. Why not? I mean, I don't blame Cora for trolling. Like, yeah, he probably hates John Henry and Craig Breslow's guts right now, and I get it. At the same time, like, yeah, bye. Like, at the time, it's like Cutter said. Like, it was the correct time to go. Just because Craig Breslow is also bad at his job does not make Alex Cora good at his job. Like, no, he was also bad at it, and I'm very happy that he is gone. But it's like you said, bud, fucking Henry not talking to the players, basically saying shut up and dribble. It's embarrassing. It's genuinely embarrassing, not owning up to the media. Instead, he uses his fucking, sock puppet, Sam Kennedy, to go out there.
Oh, he sucks. He's the worst at life.
Sock puppet is like nice. You could just call him his fleshlight.
Yeah, it's a fair description of Sam Kennedy. Because Sam Kennedy put this on Breslow, right? He said Breslow made the recommendation to fire Cora. And by the way, like, they didn't decide this yesterday after the game. They decided it a long time ago and made the final decision, it sounds like, early Saturday morning. And I do wonder if the game was not moved up from 4, whatever it was, till noon, would they have fired him Saturday morning before the game? We'll never know. But they put it on Breslow. So you want to ask the owner, guys, okay, what did Breslow tell you that convinced you to keep Cora over him? Like, what's the disconnect? Because Henry, he would probably be, I'll say, he's dumb enough to actually give you that, whereas Breslow and Kennedy wouldn't. So those are the questions that had to be asked today. You can't ask those two car salesmen. They wouldn't tell you shit. They blah, 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 just stammer on. Awful. We learned nothing.
Can I just say, I do love that, like, Sam Kennedy's like, oh yeah, it was Craig's idea. No, it wasn't. I don't believe
think
you.
So? Oh, I thought for sure it was Craig's idea.
No, I think that fucking Henry initiated this.
Really?
I think Henry was watching the team and was like, why is the team I'm paying $260 million for so shit? I think he went to Breslow and was like, hey, why is this so bad? And then, from then on, after that initial initiation, Craig's like, Cora's not initiating my vision. But then he threw every single one of Cora's guys under the bus. But I don't think that Breslow's the one who initiated this. I think Henry is the one who initiated this. Genuinely. I think it's post not firing Fatsy. That's what did it.
Cutter, what do you think?
I mean, I could see that. What he said, and then he was probably sitting there too, thinking, why am I paying this guy $7 million if I was told this roster's supposed to be good and clearly they're not living up to it?
Yeah,
so
I just viewed it as Breslow, he's about to get fired at the end of the year if they don't do well. I throw in a Hail Mary, let's get rid of the manager, put somebody in that I have more control over. I can make more lineups that I like, and I can do what I want to do. And I got my buddy Andrew Bailey still in that locker room. So I think it was Breslow, Hog. I think Breslow put the hit out on Cora. That's but maybe you're right. Maybe it's a group thing. Maybe it was John Henry. My vote is Breslow.
I will say also, because we saw it today, Chad Tracy said that he was given a lineup to use. And then because he had also whipped one up himself, he said that they were very similar.
On the plane or something.
Yeah, it was on the plane. So, yeah, clearly Breslow is, submitting lineups in the front office, submitting lineups to the manager, which that is how it is done in a lot of other organizations. I'm pretty sure that's how the Dodgers do it, if I'm not mistaken. I wouldn't be surprised if their front office is the one setting all those lineups. But, and I will say this lineup today was better than 95% of the lineups that have been set this entire year. So, there is that.
Yeah, we talked about moving Roman out of the leadoff spot anyway. I liked him batting where he batted today. And when Contreras is locked in the way he's been the last couple of days, the whole lineup is different. So it worked out. And Monastery is a better player than Trevor Story, so he should have been there. So it's great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie today, man. Going into the series here, I guess I should ask, what were the biggest key differences in this first game of Tracy ball compared to Cora ball? What did you notice, Mutt?
Running.
Mm-hmm.
We're running. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to run. I guess that's his thing. He likes to be aggressive. Wants to be on the base paths. That you mentioned it. Duran's first time stealing all year. So I know it's that, and he made a lot of hard contact. I don't know if Kyle Bradish just sucks out loud, but the
Sox have been horrible against plenty of pitchers who sucked out loud before.
But I'm not going to lie. I couldn't tell if the approach offensively was different today with Pete Fatsy not there. I just don't. I'm not that smart. Maybe you guys saw it, but I saw a team that ran more in this game today.
Dude, they were everywhere. And it made me so happy. They had a couple mistakes, but because they just kept up the running, they made up for the mistakes eventually. And this is a team that can't hit for power consistently.
Yeah.
So, when you can't hit for power, you do need to get as many chances as possible with runners in scoring position. And with guys, constantly taking second base, that's what is going to happen. I loved what I saw from Durbin today on the base paths. Duran stealing a base. Who was the other guy that took a base today? Durbin might have stole 2 bases today, honestly.
I was going to say Raphael, but that was just the triple. He was very aggressive on
love that too.
On that,
love to see him taking the extra base.
When he tagged up too, he was safe. The one that they didn't end up challenging.
Yes, that was bullshit. That was the best mistake.
Yeah. Look, the replay. It was I think it was Chad Tracy's first challenge. Maybe got nervous or didn't know how it worked.
Yeah, I think so.
They should have challenged that. They absolutely should have challenged that.
Yeah, because he was safe, and that was bullshit. I can't believe he got called out. That was so irritating.
Meyer had a stolen base, and
Meyer did have a stolen base. There you go. That's the one I was forgetting.
That's the difference today, boys. They ran a little bit, which is good. They have to manufacture runs because you're not going to hit bombs. I'm okay with that.
I will say, I thought they were taking more pitches today, but they started taking pitches yesterday too. But who knows? Maybe the shadow hitting coach was pulling the strings from the shadows. In the game previous, they knew Cora was a dead man walking. They're like, fuck you and your game plan, and fuck you, Pete Fatsy. But I mean, I loved what I saw from the Red Sox today. I was impressed. I mean, it was a breath of fresh air the way they ran the bases. Cora just is so timid when it comes to guys on the base pass. They're so scared to make a mistake.
Yeah, that's my whole thing with Duran leading off. If he's gonna steal, I'm okay with it. If he's gonna get hit 230, 250, and it's just gonna be singles, then I'm good. But if he's gonna be getting on and actually causing havoc, there was one play where he stole, and then wasn't it a pass ball right after?
Yeah, there was. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. You remember that correctly.
Yeah, like things like that. Even when you're not stealing, things are happening. Like just from you being on the bases.
How about the block of that happened
Yeah.
earlier today? That was
Yeah.
I can't remember who was on base. Was that Meyer on base for that? I'm not sure. But like that was awesome. It's just like, yeah, like clearly you have these pitchers rattled. Like they're constantly thinking about the threat of the stolen base, which is just it just didn't happen. Did not happen under Cora.
I think we saw that right away, and I don't know if that's gonna. I guess that'll be a theme of this team, and we'll see if the lineups actually mimic that, where they give guys that can run a little bit of leeway, where they're not stuck behind like a somebody who's slow that's going to be lumbering in front of them. I'll be happy if they end up being a faster team that is going to be more aggressive on the base pass. And somebody said in the chat like they're more aggressive in the batter's box, they attacking pitches. I'm all for it, but again, I'm not going to. I couldn't tell off one game. Was it like, oh my God, dry? It's not even possible to put in a new program in 4 hours or whatever it was anyway. So
the only thing they could have done is say whatever Pete Fatsy was telling you, just don't do that.
They could have done that too. Yeah.
And honestly, that's effective method because that guy was a fucking bozo, dude. I will say it's very funny that like we find out that Fatsy's like not even a driveline guy. It's like, oh no, Fatsy's like an old school type like Cora, and that's why Cora likes him. It's like every old person who's a Red Sox fan has blamed every issue on driveline, and driveline isn't even the fucking driving force behind like what our hitting philosophy is. Like, how dumb are we, brother? Like, what are we doing? I can tell you in the minor leagues, they do use driveline quite a bit, and that's what turned Roman into one of the top prospects in baseball, and Christian Campbell, and Marcelo Meyer, and now Franklin Arias. Like, I don't know. Seems like it's working down there. Like, maybe it'll work up here. You never know.
Yeah, anything new is good. This team was floundering. They were 10-17. I will say like that. We're gonna get to the series in a second. We were saying to Cutter before we got going here. Like the amount of people that like are coming out to defend Cora, like he was a great manager. I just don't think they were paying attention. I just think that they look at the name brand, and if you want to be mad at Henry and Breslow, 100%. But to quote the great Hogdale, Red Sox fans have a hard time keeping two thoughts at once. Two things can be true. Cora could be fired, and you can still be mad at those two guys for being assholes and building a shitty team. And it's way more that. But there's nothing he did to save his job make me think like he deserved. The timing was fucking crazy. Dinner time on Saturday during a series is fucking wild. I totally understand that.
And then like send him away in a limo that's called Coaches for Hire. Are you fucking serious, dude?
Jokes
like,
right
I can't believe that. I thought that was AI. I thought it was edited, man. Like, I'm sorry. That's insane. That is genuinely insane.
Made me laugh. Not gonna lie.
It did make me laugh, man. Like, yeah, it's of course like obviously if all was fair, Breslow would be gone too. Like in my perfect world, everyone's gone. Because I think that the way they've been run top down has been a joke for years now.
Yeah, to quote that Red Sox player who texted Bradford, this is like shitting your pants and changing your shirt. Like, if you want to say that,
there's no way that wasn't Dustin Pedroia. That had to have been Petey. That is such a Petey's like fucking.
He's boys
saying.
with Bradfo too.
Oh, he's big time boys with Brad.
That had to have been.
Go back to his rookie. He used to be a guest on his radio show on EEI. Yes,
it reminded me of like it's like back in the day. It was like on the radio. Like Kendrick Lamar, like prank called like a fucking radio network, and like dude's like, "Who is this?" It's like very clearly Kendrick Lamar. Like, brother, what are you doing? Or when Shaq prank called Stephen A. Smith's fucking his radio show, it's like, brother, this is obviously Shaq. What are we doing here? He's the most distinguishable voice ever.
When David Ortiz did the undercover Uber,
I can't think of a more recognizable person to do an undercover Uber than David Ortiz. Like, yo, yeah, the gigantic jacked Dominican man. It's just sitting in the front seat. It's like, yeah, the fake mustache really fucking, it really played me on. Oh my God, dude. So going into like the actual series, game one is where the pain was. That game sucked something fierce. Brian Bayo, if there was a game that was a audition for Peyton Tolley without him having to do anything, it was this game, man. I think Bayo gave up 5 home runs. They ran out of pyro. The Camden Yards ran out of pyro for home run celebrations because of how many home runs that Brian Bayo gave up. That is a true statement.
6 overall, 3 in the first inning, 6 for the Orioles, 5 against Bayo, 3 in the first inning. He was terrible. And again, I'll insert one more Cora piece on this. Yeah. Cora immediately after the game and the next day said he's definitely starting next week. I wonder if that got their attention. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
How funny would that be?
It's totally starting next week, Alex, right?
What?
He said Bayo was definitely starting.
No, it'd be funny though. Like, that's what made John Henry like finally allow Breslow to fire him. It's like, dude, like, are you fucking seeing this shit? Like, there's no way.
Craig texts him the Twitter clip like with the eye emojis. Like, what do you think?
That would be awesome.
Totally has to pitch next. Bayo has to go on the IL or go back to the Worcester with the new manager there, who's also 1-0. Izzy, whatever his name is. Totally has to stay here. He has to start.
Totally getting another start. We already know that. Didn't that get confirmed today? I swear. I think.
Did I miss that?
Let me pull up the probable starters. I'm pretty sure Totally got announced he's pitching another game.
I hope so. I just know Cora said you have to have a short memory and that Bayo is definitely going to start.
Yeah, Totally is slated for the Savage game in Game 2 against the Blue Jays.
Good, thank God.
That'll be hot.
Thank you.
Also, that's a great pitching matchup. 2 young studs.
Is Bayo still slotted for the game after?
Yeah. So what's the?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, against Scherzer, right?
Yep. I imagine that's probably like Gray probably comes back post that game. Maybe Gray comes back that same day, and then you just fucking.
I was thinking Gray would be back by the time. Okay, that's good point. Good point.
When does his IL stint end? Like, when did he get
time,
placed?
Sonny? Take your time, dude. Just chill.
Bayo has 2 options. At what point do we just send him down and call Jake Bennett up?
I mean, I'm fine doing that fucking now, brother.
Ed Hand, Jake Bennett fan club. I'm okay with that too. But it's back-to-back outings where he's had nothing. Just
that was horrible. That's like maybe the worst.
Better than Bayo.
No, I'm saying Bayo. Bayo had bad.
That's one of the worst
Bennett,
Bayo starts I've ever seen. But that was horrible. But yeah, in this game as well, this game just sucked ass, man. Like, this game was it was another one where it was over in the first inning. Where it's just like, okay, we're all set here. It's just like the Yankee series, where if the Red Sox hadn't scored, or if the Orioles hadn't scored a run the rest of the game, they still would have won. They would have won 4-3.
Yeah, the moment in the 9th inning where Story started to go home, didn't do it.
Yeah,
they threw Meyer out at second base.
They're saying it's Meyer's fault because like he should have paid attention to the runner at third, but like also why is Story not tagging there? I don't know. It's like
he would have been out by 10 feet. The right fielder is a cannon there. I blame Kyle Hudson. That's why.
Well, then drop kick the catcher. I don't know, man. Get creative. Get him with the fucking missile.
Or maybe don't go like 3/4 of the way down the line. And then Meyer won't think you're going.
That's Meyer's fault. You guys are Meyer defender. That's his fault. Give me.
I'll easily defend Meyer over Story. Yeah,
I'm willing to narrative too.
I'm willing to narrative ball.
It's both of those things, Cutter. He hates Trevor Story and he loves Marcelo Meyer.
I do, because I'm tired of this freak stealing his fucking playing time. Tired of it. I've had enough. Yeah, it's like that soccer meme. Like, I've seen enough. No.
Nope, I have no idea what that one is. I will say my only 2 notes for the game were Bayo terrible, Meyer play. That's all I had.
Well, yeah, Giovanni Moran had an okay appearance, and then Ryan Watson reminded us that he existed. Neat, I guess. Like, Willier stayed like hitting well. Like, he got a pair of hits. Meyer got a pair of hits. I mean, this is just a very forgettable game. They stunk, and they lost in literally the first inning. Like, that shit.
It might be the game that got
awful.
Alex Cora fired. If they really decided on Saturday morning, maybe that was the official game that got Cora shit canned.
The Yankee series is what got Cora fired.
That too.
And like it's funny they waited until midway through the Orioles series to make it seem like that, but the Yankee series what got him fired. If there's something that John Henry does pay attention to, it's when the Red Sox get embarrassed specifically against the Yankees, because that's what got Chaim Bloom fired back in the day. Is the Red Sox, I believe, got swept late in the season against the Yankees at Fenway, and it was an empty ballpark that had like only Yankee fans in it, and then the Chaim got fired like the next day. So Henry does still have a little bit of a heart, at least in regards to us playing the Yankees specifically, and just getting embarrassed. Us playing well against the Yankees does nothing for him. Game 2, this game was hilarious. Like, they won 17-1. I have no idea where this came from. Just doesn't add up. They scored as many runs in this game as the previous 7 combined. I did the math on that one.
That's crazy.
If you told me it was the whole season, they only scored 17, I would have believed you.
Feels like it.
It's valid. They've been awful. Just a terrible, terrible watch. I've hated watching this team for the most part. And it's nice. We're getting a return to watchable baseball in the Tracy era, brother. Most notable thing I'd say, other than the 17 runs, obviously, is Garrett Crochet looked like himself.
Yep.
Which made me happy. 6 innings, 7 strikeouts. Only gave up 3 hits. He walked a couple. Fastball was sitting about 96, like 96 and a half to 97. He was pumping the fastball over and over again. Wasn't relying on the cutter as much, which I thought was interesting. I liked that. And it's the beginning of us starting to remember, like, okay, we don't have to worry about Crochet anymore. Crochet is Crochet. It was just a weird early season blip.
I saw a couple of things, Cutter. Maybe you agree. I saw like flashes of old Crochet. Like, okay, that's the guy that needs to lead this rotation. I don't think he was that way the entire game, but I saw enough to make me feel a lot better about him going forward.
Last year, his first start where he got on track was in Baltimore.
Huh. Well, there you go.
Same thing this year.
Get hot. Need it.
Yeah, Connor Wong apparently did tell Crochet just to throw the fastball over and over again, which, hey, good for you, Connor Wong. Apparently you're an even better pitching coach than Andrew Bailey. What a baller.
Maybe we'll fire him next. Keep our momentum going.
If only. Sadly, that's Craig's fucking, his lover. Like they're intertwined forever. Two pieces. They have a matching heart locket for sure. Like where they both have like a piece of a heart that like combines together.
Yeah.
Like that's Breslow and that's Bailey for sure.
I heard matching tattoos, not confirmed, but I did hear that from one person.
I love that. Honestly, like shout out to Caleb Durbin. He hit a home run in this game. He was off a position player, but
I don't care. It's off positional player. We need Caleb Durbin to get hot. I mean, it was another huge game for Contreras. He drove in 5 more. Like he drives and runs in bunches, man. When he gets hot, he is outside of Roman. This year, he's been their best hitter. Roman probably has a better ceiling, but Contreras, when he gets hot, locked in. He likes hitting in Baltimore. Was hot again on Sunday. Like they killed him. That was great.
Opposing teams should be forced to bring in a position player every time Caleb Durbin steps to the plate, just to make it fair.
I agree. I got to agree. Someone said in my chat as well, and when they said fucking IKF versus a position player is a fair matchup, and I'm like, yeah, that's completely valid. Everyone was driving him runs today, man. IKF got a run. Connor Wong drove in 3. Durbin drove in 3. Monasterio drove in 4. Contreras had 5, and Cedon drove in 1 as well. I will say, dude, Cedon
Grand Slam Monasterio. First year Grand Slam in that game.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that. That Monasterio fucking Grand Slam was awesome, dude. I didn't know we could do that. I didn't know that was allowed.
I didn't know Monasterio knew how to put the Wally helmet on. And he took the rec specs off to do it. Took his glasses off, then put the Wally helmet on. That was pretty good.
I do love the Wally helmet. It's like it's the best home run celebration these guys have ever come up with. I like it even more than the laundry cart that they used for a while there.
I don't like when Duran just puts it on when they're down like 10-1.
I just think you don't like Duran.
That's at 100. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner.
Better than the medal. The medal that they had, the home run medal, that was the worst celebration I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it stunk. That stunk something fierce. Because the Blue Jays had something similar to that before they went to that jacket that they use now. The jacket
Which
is much
even that
better.
one, I'm not crazy about the jacket.
It's not great, but it's better than a fucking medal. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, like that. I like that one. The Trident in Seattle. I like the Trident. I'm a big Trident guy.
Didn't the Mets just start doing like a hard hat and a reflective vest?
They should do just
No, construction.
You know what? You know what the Mets should do is they should get a custom pair of fuzzy dice that's in the shape of Mr. Met's balls, and that's the home run celebration. And you just like wave it around, like clack it.
Like you put it around your neck, right? And the balls hang down.
Yes, absolutely. You let your nuts hang. Honestly, because they could just do that and make it seem innocuous. Because they could just make it where it's like literally just 2 baseballs, and it's just like they're stuffed, and you just hang them around your neck. It's like let your nuts hang. Like, listen, like hire me. Like, don't hire Alex Cora, New York Mets. Steve Cohen, brother, I'm here for you. I got the best ideas. I'm an ideas guy.
Speaking of ideas, have you locked in a clown or a horn sound effect on the board?
No, I'm a fucking clown for that.
Let's go. What are you waiting for?
I keep forgetting. I have bad memory. My short-term memory's bad. Okay, Mutt.
It's
sorry.
not like you had to do a full broadcast and then an emergency Saturday night podcast or something.
Yeah, we've been busy as a motherfucker. We both have.
Yeah,
Like,
turns out when you fire a manager, you get busy.
Like the manager, the entire staff. Like it's awesome. And like, the Red Sox, we're back. The vibes are back, man. I'm telling you.
They felt
Fucking
it.
Chad
Well,
Tracy's
to be fair, they were back before they fired him. Saturday vibes are back Saturday in Baltimore.
They did that because they knew it was coming.
Can see that.
Some players finding out though, like via like social media, is insane. That is so Bush League. You couldn't send like a reply all email being like, "Hey guys, everyone's fired."
Well, I mean, there was a reply all. Did you see the Cora reply all? Did you hear this story?
Yeah, I heard about that. You tell the story
though. Cutter, Sam Kennedy sent like an email telling the whole like Red Sox organization what happened in the moves, and Cora replied all and thanked everybody. Like in Kennedy's face, you want to talk about Mr. Met's balls? That was Cora's nutsack dragging right across Sam Kennedy's face, like purposely replying all to make him look like an asshole. That's crazy. Well, why? How is Cora still on the email list? Once you're fired,
so funny.
That's what people are saying.
How's that possible?
There was a girl on Red Sox Twitter, I think Sophie or Sophia, when Chaim Bloom got fired, and she emailed like his Red Sox email, and he answered like a couple days later. So they must just not like terminate.
They don't
email.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you're saying I can email Cora@redsox.com right now and see if he wants to come on the podcast?
They might have gotten rid of his, but you could probably still hit up Chaim Bloom.
They're still paying him. Year and a half, Cora gets paid here.
Yeah. Well, like 10 mil he'll get. 14.
Not bad. Not bad.
Easiest gig in the game. He can collect that, sit around and do nothing. He can go get another job if he wanted to. He can go talk in front of the cameras, like on Baseball Tonight.
Yankee fans thinks he's going there.
Oh, please. It'd be so funny to see him and everyone there fail. Like, honestly, I want Dombrowski to bring him in just so like the Phillies continue into free fall, if not get worse.
He'll probably get a job, right? He's going to get a job.
Yeah, probably. If he wants
fireman goes in New York. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, Cohen's like, oh, Alex Cora's available. Fuck you, Fernando Mendoza. Get the hell out of my sight. But yeah, I mean, game 2 was a fun time, and then the Red Wedding happened, and then all of a sudden there was a lot less people that were employed by this team.
Shout out Carabas. Broke the story.
Shout out Jared, man. Jared cooked.
Had it first.
Absolutely cooked. I mean, like, who's the better journalist, Jared Carabas or Mutt from the Mutt Stack?
No, Carabas, much better journalist.
No, man.
I'm a better writer. I'm not
your
sure
EI scoops have been next level.
Jared can't read, but he's a better journalist.
What the fuck is the slander post? Just he can't read?
That's what I've been told. Against sources.
Sources. Hashtag sources are telling me.
I think you read much more. Fair to say you read more than Jared, Hog?
Maybe. I don't know. I just don't know what Jared be reading. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know either. We'll find out.
I know he's reading Tyler Milliken's articles when Tyler drops some articles. Tell you that.
He does. He drops info.
Game 3, the dawn of a new age. This game was fun. Connolly Early deserves a lot of praise, man.
Nasty.
He's been the best starter this season for the Red Sox.
Yep.
He's been the best Red Sox pitcher. And it's very highly impressive. He had issues early on where like he wasn't going length, but now he's giving you length. He went 6 2/3 today. 2 earned, I think 4 strikeouts, a pair of walks, just forcing a bunch of weak contact. It's just continually improving and continuing to impress from Connolly Early, man. How are you feeling about him, Mott?
I'm feeling good. He's been their most consistent starter. And I don't feel like he was even in a lot of trouble today. Like, I just felt like he was in complete control. And once the Red Sox started scoring runs early, I felt very good about them winning the game because I have a lot of faith in Connolly Early. He's not really vomited on himself yet this year. And he's pretty good. And I think he's just sort of scratching the surface too of what he's going to be at the major league level. So you have to walk away impressed. I debated giving him the MVP for the series, but I think somebody else a little bit better. But he was that good today against Baltimore.
Dude, but I literally forgot we did that because of how
they won a series in like a month. I know,
dude. Like fucking, oh my god!
It's just been the cuck throne.
Look, it is just a continuous cuck throne. Oh my god! You like an Early, Cutter? How you feeling about him?
Yeah, I mean, you basically know that the worst you're going to get is like what you saw against the Yankees. And that wasn't even really bad. by any means. It was just no offense to complement it. But like his he has no ceiling, like you said. He'll go out there and he'll strike out 11 one game, and you're like, where'd that come from? But that's just what he is. He's just a good pitcher.
I just like him, man. I like him a lot. I love that, like, Early is like a pitcher's pitcher for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he knows how to locate. And now we have Tolley up. And that's just a guy where my stuff is so good that I'm going to throw it by you and you can't hit it. And fuck you. And you're a pussy. And like, that's like, I love that. It's like lightning and thunder, man. It makes me so happy.
Two different guys. And Ed saying that, I didn't realize this. Like, Tolley was a first baseman for a long time. He's more of a converted pitcher. So he's just sort of figuring out where, not Tolley yet. Tolley's figuring out where Early is just, he's more of the,
he's like a seasoned veteran out there.
Yeah. I mean, he's making guys miss. He's spotting stuff. Like, Tolley's just throwing it right by it to Hogs Point. So I hope those guys are both here the rest of the year, based on what I've seen through 28 games.
This rotation could be filthy, man. That's the thing. It's like, okay, yes.
They have to be Hog. They have to.
Like, yeah, Bayo isn't very good. Okay, cool. Peyton Tolley, you're here the rest of the year. Awesome. Isn't it so great we can just do that? You know, where you just pull up one of the best pitching prospects in the sport and just deposit him right in there. And by the end of the year, you never know, like, how guys are going to continue to progress through the system. Like, you know, like a Kyson Witherspoon or an Anthony Ianson, or, you know, God forbid if Juan Valera isn't hurt, you know?
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Game 3 as well. Like I said, we already talked about it. They ran so much, and it made me so happy. Bullpen was fine. They locked it down. Whitlock has looked spotty, and I hope he figures it out. And I understand he hasn't pitched in like a week, so I'm sure that doesn't help, and he's not really getting in a rhythm. But I think something to take note of is Whitlock has been kind of spotty by his standards.
Yeah, they were saying on the broadcast, he has like a 5 walk per 9. That's not something you expect from him. He doesn't walk people. He doesn't even really ever get too many people on base, but he seems like he's been dealing with that a lot. And maybe because he had a different start with Team USA for the WBC, maybe you could say it's something with that. But no, yeah, he hasn't looked like his usual self so far.
Yeah, any run they're going to have is going to be because the pitching gets really good, and that includes the starters. That includes Whitlock and Chapman being as good as they were last year. Like, that's the strength of this team. They're not going to all of a sudden wake up and hit a million home runs. They're not built like that because Craig Breslow is a terrorist. So you're right. Like, Whitlock's got to be better. Like, that version of Whitlock is not going to get them to that 90 win area they've got to get to be a playoff team. Might be really hard to do anyway, but this is a hole they've dug themselves. But they need him to be very, very good.
100%. I thought Chapman looked good today. I don't really think he was throwing a ton of velocity today either. I think he was sitting more 97 to 98 again, which again, we've seen him hit 101 this year. So maybe for some reason it's a longer ramp up period, or he's just saving it, or he hasn't. Because again, he hadn't thrown since Marathon Monday, which is, again, it's just a testament. Like, this team has been so bad and they've been playing in so many non-competitive games. And when they have won, they've been blowing teams out, where it's just like there's literally no place to use him. And now hopefully, like, that we're maybe starting to play together some better baseball, we'll actually get to see him get into a rhythm.
And I don't know what Tracy's going to do with the lineups. I have not studied what he does down at AAA. But like, if you told me this was a steady lineup for a while, where it's Duran, Contreras, Roman Anthony, Abreu, like that's sort of your 3, 4, 5 to start to go on a run here. I like the way that looks. Like, Duran didn't get a hit today, but still walked and stole a base and scored a run. Contreras hit another home run out of the 2-hole. He had 7 RBIs in this series. Roman Anthony walked again. He's still trying to find it. First game back off the injury. At one point, they said he'd been on base in 18 of his last 36 plate appearances, so obviously still getting on base. That's pretty good. Abreu, even during his slump, was still hitting the ball hard, so he's going to come out of it. And then Rafael is locked in right now. I've been batting second, but where he was today, I don't mind that either. I hope Chad Tracy is not a micromanager of lineups. And I know it's tough with this rotation roster, but if that means that Trevor Story's got to sit for a while, or somebody else has to sit for an extended period because he likes a lineup, I hope he's willing to do that and not mix and match every night the way Cora did. Yeah,
I think it's good to get guys into a routine. I hope they kind of stick with the same shit. Besides, just make sure Meyer plays shortstop. Like within the next week, if you guys can move Meyer over to shortstop, then you'll truly be my beloved. I love all.
You think they'll do it? You think is it wish casting that, or you think it's a possibility?
I am wish casting it, but I think because obviously they cited key differences with Cora. I gotta think Story at shortstop every day was one of them. I have to think that. And then the other one I could think of is, again, I wouldn't be surprised in the next couple of weeks St. On moves into the infield for at least a little bit. Or at least, splits time 50-50 to maximize the lineup while also still paying a good defense.
You know what I'm excited to see? Or I don't know about excited, but interested to see?
What?
How Yoshida gets treated now. To see what.
Oh, that's so intriguing.
To see how much of it was Cora and how much of it was actually the front office.
I think if Sadon's moved in the infield, that means they wanted Yoshida to play more. Because that means they want to use him at the DH every day, and you have all of your outfielders still in the lineup. So if that happens, I think that'll be their pro him. It'll be funny though if that was the one thing that the front office and Cora was united on is we both fucking hate Massa and we just don't want to play him ever. I would not be surprised in the slightest, dude. All right, brother. I will say, Cutter, do we have a cuck list?
No, they won the series.
No, they win a series.
They did win. Sometimes it's optional. Sometimes
I know you forgot they won.
No, here's
Bayo would have been the number one on the list.
You could also say that Alex Cora was executed while sitting atop the cuck throne.
Fair.
So
he's buried under it.
Yeah, he's bleeding all over it. They got to clean it up, for next week or whenever the next time we need the cuck list for. So, series MVP.
I'm voting Contreras. 7 RBIs, home runs in back-to-back games. Loves hitting in Baltimore. It was close. I thought Conley early could get a vote. I thought Crochet, the way he pitched to get them back on track after that tough loss on Friday night. But give me Wilson Contreras for consistency and made some plays in the field defensively. So Contreras for me.
I got to completely agree. I'm going Wilson Contreras as well. Are you going as well, Cutter? Were you unanimous?
Yeah, Contreras.
Hit it.
Yeah, we love Wilson Contreras. WC40. Only guy who hits for power on this fucking team consistently. I hope everyone else is able to do it, man. I love the Monasterio Grand Slam is a good sign.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Roman Anthony hit a home run here pretty soon, though. I need to see the power surge from him. It came in bunches last year when it's like he remembered that he could hit home runs last year when he did it. He had 3 or 4 within the span of 2 weeks. So I'm excited.
I'll admit I'm a little concerned on your guy. Now multiple years with back injuries off the swings. He swings harder than any guy in baseball. I just hope it's not a reoccurring thing because they need him bad. They just need him in this lineup.
The thing is with Roman getting back in the lineup the second Alex Cora was fired, I have questions. I'm just a little concerned. Noticing. #noticing,
You're not the only one to point that out today, Hog. You're not the only one to point that out.
It's very kind of bizarre because, by the way, that's a reason to fire your manager is if he's keeping Roman out because he had a couple fucking drinks. Give me a break.
That was like a mini fake suspension type thing because Roman was out.
Maybe I don't know anything for sure, but I am curious because recording today.
I thought maybe it was Roman making sure to be in there for his guy Chad Tracy. Even
it could be that too. Honestly, yeah, that's completely valid as well, Mud.
You're not the only one. Someone said that on Boston radio too. I guess I'm out of the loop on this. That Roman Anthony is getting a reputation for going out in and around Boston.
He's been going out to some bars in Southie.
I missed this. Cutter, is this true? You're chronically online.
Yeah, I see a lot of pictures, a lot of videos.
Him and Meyer are going out and they do these ad pictures with these companies. Mm-hmm. So they're just getting free dinners all over Southie. It's guys, you could just pay.
I don't know. Free's pretty good, man. It tastes better when it's free sometimes.
Thing is, I'm not really concerned. I've never heard a single iota that Roman has a bad work ethic or his preparation is bad. It's no, he's 21. He's going out having a bit of fun. It just looks bad because the team is shit. It's one of those things, man. I'm not up in arms about it. It'll be whatever. Do we want to pull up probable starters here? Series look ahead.
No, before we get to the Toronto series, let's go back big picture on this. Like the impact of this move. Obviously, the biggest move of the year. Everyone's talking about it. What do you guys think the actual impact ends up being? Chad Tracy he's undefeated, never lost a game as a manager. Breslow's still here. Terrible press conference today. Like, is there an actual impact, or is this still going to end up being a team that wins like 83 games and they miss the playoffs and we end up having a full reset after the year?
I very much think that it's either it's going one of two ways, and there's not going to be a middle ground here. I think they're either going to get rejuvenated, go on a playoff run, or go on a run and make the playoffs, or they're going to go into a dramatic free fall where everything falls apart because the players are basically in an open revolt. So I think it's one of those two options.
Yeah, you can either have like a jolt, like last year when Roman came up, for example, where they started winning. I don't know. I think it really just depends on their pitching. As much as I want to say it depends on coaching and Fatsy being fired, all this stuff, I really think it depends on how good they pitch because that's what they're built around.
Yeah, I think it's more likely they end up just sort of cruising like an 80-something win year, missed the playoffs, and we're like, the slow start buried them, and maybe it's enough that maybe that's enough where Tracy will actually stay as the manager. But to your point, Hall, that the next week's going to be interesting because we know Cora's going to talk off the record. He's going to leak shit. The Red Sox are going to leak shit. It's going to be messy the next week or two. So they got to deal with that internally and make sure that they don't let that affect them on the field. Because, again, based on the history, the Red Sox love doing this. When someone leaves, they kick them on the way out the door, and they do it in the shittiest way possible.
As is tradition. Yep.
And Cora can fight back because the media loves him. And Buster Olney's like crying on the
Oh, my God.
Give me
shedding tears.
Cutter, what is going on?
Hey, you want to talk about someone's pocket pussy? I mean, this guy is just like, what did they work together on ESPN?
They did at ESPN
18 years ago.
Yeah, it was
like, dude, get over yourself.
Best day of
at a certain point. Like, save your own reputation a little bit. Like, it's like John Heyman and Scott Boras.
I need that. I can't believe it on the soundboard. Yeah. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Why can't you do this?
Never seen a man break down into tears like that on a live fucking radio call in. Just getting cyberbullied.
By Keith McPherson.
Yeah, the highlight of his career. How those TikTok lives going?
I don't know. I'm not watching.
I've not checked in with bro.
No, I'm not either. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out TikTok. I may finally debut on TikTok this week. I may break it out. It just seems
tough.
You got to put like the screen behind the green screen. It seems difficult for an old man. Like Hog, you're very good at it. You get in there, rip takes, you're in and out. Jack McCarthy in our company is awesome. Jack Mac is tremendous on TikTok. It's 1 billion followers. I'm not sure I'm built for it, but we're gonna give it a try. I think. Give it a try.
I love it. I would say let's look ahead here. Red Sox, Blue Jays. Toronto, I always get worried, man. Last couple of years, Toronto's been a house of horrors for this team, where like some of the worst Red Sox games of the last 5 years I can remember are almost all Blue Jays games. Mm-hmm. Like Raimel Tapia grand slam where Duran just has no fucking idea where the ball is, and there's a couple of Kevin Gossman shoving it up our ass. Luckily, we avoid him in this series. We do see Dylan Cease, though, and I would not be surprised if Dylan Cease ruins our lives.
Yeah, so game one is Ron Hare and Dylan Cease. Very good pitching matchup to start things on Monday night. Tuesday night in Toronto, Peyton Tolley and, as you said, Trey Savage. Another good pitching matchup. That's 2 for 2.
First game back from injury for you, Savage.
Yep, and then Wednesday we get I know he's old, but I feel like that's a mismatch. Bayo and Scherzer on
the
Wednesday.
Battle of the buttholes. Bayo with a 9 ERA, Scherzer with a 9.64. Fucking stink.
Brutal.
What do we think? Like, who do we got winning this series, boys? I think I'm taking 2 or 3. I'm riding the good vibes.
Which game is he Savage pitching?
Game 2, it's against Tolley.
Game 2 against Tolley.
Okay, I like that matchup for being his first game back.
I think they take the Tolley game and they take the Bayo game because fuck it, and then we lose to Cease.
Yeah, I think I got 2 out of 3.
You guys are rolling clean sweep. The Chad
Boom!
Tracy magic.
Ooh.
Chad Tracy magic is here. Vibes are high. Trevor Story's going to sit again. He'll come back in game 2 of the series at second base. Meyer at short. Hogdale will do a 9-minute video why it's like the greatest thing ever online.
Per Waka Waka Savage is going to be on a pitch count as well, so that helps us.
That too. And we get Tolley in start number 2. I'm going Red Sox sweep in Toronto. Red Sox sweep.
I love it. We're feeling good. We're feeling positive. Post Cora and his potpourri being fired, jettisoned out. See you. Do we have anything else you want to get to, boys? Like, do you have any lingering thoughts, any final thoughts, if you will, before we go cartwheel out of here?
Have we talked to Cutter since Thursday?
No.
How'd it go, man? Why didn't you try to fight Cam Schlittler? He said you were going to try to fight him or something.
Dude, he had the security had it blocked off. I'm standing at the bullpen. One of the security guards knows who I am, so he let me get as close as anyone.
Nice.
But I think I'm pretty sure, like, I've been over by the bullpen, but I don't stand up next to it to watch the dudes pitch, whatever. I can't remember them ever having it blocked off so far. Like, if you weren't in those foldable chairs, you weren't allowed to get near the bullpen.
Really?
But mind you, this whole time, he's not even in the bullpen. He's still in the outfield throwing. He didn't come into the bullpen until they made they kicked everyone out that didn't have tickets in those seats right there.
That's so lame.
Yeah, so he didn't go into the bullpen until then. And then I was sitting up in the right field roof box, and there was maybe, I don't know, 2 Yankee fans behind me. That was it. It was all Red Sox fans up there. But that was a more reserved crowd. And it was a pretty good game until Greg Weiser came in.
Yeah.
He loves ruining shit, man. He really, truly does.
Especially Tolley starts at Fenway for some reason.
It's fucking.
Yeah. Again, watching on TV, Cutter, I wanted to ask you, like, it felt like the crowd rallied behind Tolley. Like, the offense was terrible, obviously, but like Tolley was able to get the crowd going. That's one of the reasons I want to stay in the rotation, because like Fenway's been kind of dead, and I feel like he can create some buzz just by the way he pitches.
Yeah. And I mean, I was saying it, obviously I was over exaggerating on Thursday. I kept saying that Schlittler was pitching like shit. 8 innings, 1 earned run is good. That's objectively good.
Yeah.
Against a team that made Luis Gil look like prime Pedro.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's just okay. Yeah, you did all right. What did he give up? 5 hits, 6 hits, something like that. 5 strikeouts. When you have the most strikeouts in the league and you only strike out 5 of these pathetic batters in 8 innings, that's not good. So yeah, I mean,
meanwhile, Tolley's facing future Hall of Famers,
right?
And like
I went into that,
the Avengers.
I went to that game fully expecting like a perfect game, and I watched a better game get pitched a week before that in person. So no, he really didn't pitch that good. I mean, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you're a sore loser. He owns Boston, whatever. Hubbs is a loser," but all this stuff. And then Clemmer kept saying, I was watching Pick Central. Clemmer kept saying that I was wrong. I don't know what he was saying I was wrong about.
But I think you were wrong about maybe Cam Schlittler being good, Cam Schlittler pitching well in that game.
Yeah, I don't know. He just kept saying I was wrong, but he never like really made a point about what I was wrong about. Because I never really, I don't say Cam Schlittler is a bad pitcher. I just say he's a loser.
Which is true.
And then after the game, he went on he was on the high ground, like, oh yeah, they really weren't too bad. Yeah, because you made it all up in your head, and now you're trying to act like you brushed it off and it was nothing. Like, but then if he pitched, like if he didn't go 8 innings, if he went 5 innings and had that same start, he would have just acted like, oh yeah, then it was hard pitching here, tough crowd, whatever. But Hubbs is a loser, Schlittler's a loser, Red Sox suck. But Chad Tracy's here.
Undefeated.
He's going to save everything, man. He's
putting
the team on his back.
My final thought is Chad Tracy's the man, number one. If he wants to come on this podcast, I know the former manager, now fired, blocked you on social media. Is Chad Tracy blocked you on social media that you know of?
Great question. Let me check. Does he even have a Twitter account? He probably does.
It'd be great if he didn't. That'd make me like him more if Chad Tracy doesn't have one.
I don't see him.
Let's go.
I'm not seeing his Twitter account here, unless he's a minor league manager before this, so maybe it's just like I'm not looking at the right one. But yeah, I'm not seeing him.
Maybe he'll join us then. And then I hate to say I'm rooting for this because it's going to get ugly, but I am fascinated in the next 7 days, the shit that's going to go back and forth between, what was that? I don't know what that was. The Red Sox and Cora. I think it's going to get super ugly.
The mudslinging is going to be awesome. I can't wait.
I think tomorrow morning, wake up to a big story. It's going to happen. 100% going to happen.
Connolly Early's post-game presser, he was talking about Cora like he died. He said we played the way AC would have wanted us to play.
Oh god. Win one for the giver.
That's funny as hell, man. He's dead.
Shout.
I love
Shout
it,
out
man.
AC.
Shout out to AC, man. It's like when Eloy Jimenez, he got hurt and the White Sox acted like he died. They made a wreath for him and shit. A little fucking monument. They should do that for Alex Cora. That'd be funny as hell. Hell yeah, man. I think that's going to do it for us, boys. Do we have anything else?
Series win. Chad Tracy.
Yeah.
Series win.
Cora fired. Yeah,
we're cooking.
Holster last night on the Cora. If people want a more detailed emotional breakdown of Cora, they could be getting this on Monday and why we did a full emergency show on Saturday night. So you can go back. It's right on the YouTube page. You can watch it there. We emptied the holster on Cora at that point.
Absolutely. Yeah. We gave everything we possibly could.
I left it on the field. I left it all up, and I left it on the podcast or whatever it is. Yeah.
Absolutely. Left it on the microphone.
That's what it is. Yes.
Yes. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. I've been Hogdale. Find me at Hogdale_. Find Mutt at Mike Manansky. Find KutterIsKing at KutterIsKing. Talking apparently so fucking hard. Love y'all. See you next time. I'll be live again tomorrow. Have a nice evening. Go Sox! See ya.
All right.